Hello everyone, welcome back to Lyns English Motivation Podcast today, dear friends. Thank you for listening, learning and growing together with this channel. Every comment and every listener makes this journey truly meaningful today. This podcast is not about perfect English or perfect speaking skills. It is about learning gently, slowly and growing with confidence daily. Today I want to ask you one simple, meaningful, quiet question. When was the last time you truly felt proud inside yourself? Not because of success, money, grades or other people praising you loudly. Just because you noticed your own effort and personal quiet progress today. Many people forget to appreciate themselves during difficult, ordinary daily moments. They always wait for bigger achievements before finally feeling truly proud inside. People often think happiness only comes after reaching perfect, important life goals. But real growth usually happens during small, quiet, unnoticed, ordinary daily moments. Sometimes waking up early already becomes a difficult challenge for many people. Still you stand up, continue moving and face another difficult day bravely. Nobody claps for those moments and nobody even notices your quiet strength. But your effort still matters deeply even during invisible, difficult personal struggles. Sometimes you finish small responsibilities despite feeling tired, stressed and emotionally exhausted. You may not feel motivated, inspired or excited while doing those simple tasks. Still you continue trying and that effort deserves real personal recognition today. Many people immediately focus on mistakes instead celebrating their personal progress calmly. They complete something good then quickly search for more personal imperfections again. Instead of saying I did well, they criticize themselves almost automatically every day. That quiet negative voice slowly steals happiness, confidence, peace and personal motivation away. You keep improving, learning, growing, yet still feel completely unsatisfied inside emotionally sometimes. Not because you failed, but because you ignore your personal growth constantly. Being proud of yourself sounds simple but actually feels uncomfortable for many. People think they must become perfect before feeling proud, calm and peaceful inside. They wait for bigger achievements, better lives and perfect future versions forever. But maybe that perfect moment never truly arrives the way expected emotionally. Every time people reach something new, their standards suddenly become higher immediately afterward. The finish line keeps moving farther away no matter how hard trying. You complete one goal then immediately think another bigger goal is necessary. Instead of enjoying success, you continue chasing impossible, perfect, unrealistic expectations endlessly. Comparison also quietly damages confidence, motivation, peace and emotional personal self-worth deeply. Social media sometimes makes people feel behind, slower, weaker or less successful daily. Even after trying hard, their personal effort suddenly feels smaller and meaningless. But your journey should never depend on someone else's different personal life path. Everyone learns, grows, improves and succeeds at completely different personal speeds naturally. The way you speak to yourself also changes your emotional daily experience greatly. Would you criticize friends using the same harsh words against yourself daily? Probably not, because you would encourage support and appreciate their sincere effort kindly. So why refuse kindness, understanding, patience and support toward yourself every single day? You deserve gentle words, especially during difficult emotional moments and personal struggles too. Growth does not always look dramatic, exciting, obvious or immediately visible from outside. Sometimes growth means pausing before reacting emotionally like you once always did. Sometimes growth means staying calmer during stressful, painful, uncomfortable, difficult personal situations daily. Sometimes growth means trying again after previously wanting completely to quit everything hopelessly. Those quiet moments may seem small but actually show powerful, meaningful personal progress. Real change usually hides inside ordinary, repeated, simple daily actions and choices. Many people overlook progress because they expect dramatic, exciting, life-changing breakthrough moments. But improvement often happens slowly, naturally, quietly and almost invisibly over long periods. You may already think differently, respond better and handle stress more calmly now. A past version of yourself would probably feel surprised, proud, and inspired today. But you stand too close to your own progress, seeing only imperfections constantly. Instead of focusing only on missing things, notice meaningful, positive personal changes too. Ask yourself simple questions about your emotional, mental, and personal daily improvements honestly. Do you recover faster after difficult moments compared with your past self now? Do you continue trying more often instead completely giving up like before sometimes? If the answer is yes, then your life direction already changes beautifully today. The strongest version of yourself develops slowly through repeated, ordinary, meaningful personal actions. Many people are not lazy, they simply ignore their consistent personal daily effort. Because they never recognize progress, life eventually feels emotionally heavy and exhausting inside. Nothing feels enough even after working, trying, learning, and improving every single day. This creates quiet emotional exhaustion, emptiness, frustration, and disconnection from personal happiness gradually. Learning to respect your own effort changes everything inside your emotional daily experience. Being proud of yourself does not mean becoming arrogant, selfish, or self-centered. It simply means honestly recognizing your effort, struggles, growth, and meaningful personal progress. Some people fear self-appreciation will make them lazy, unmotivated, or too comfortable. But actually, constant self-criticism creates faster emotional burnout and hopelessness inside people. People chasing impossible perfection rarely feel peaceful, satisfied, emotionally healthy, or truly fulfilled. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is simply pause quietly for moments. After finishing something difficult, just softly say, "I did that today successfully." No dramatic celebration needed, just honest recognition of personal effort and meaningful progress. Your brain learns from repeated thoughts, feelings, words, and emotional personal experiences daily. Constant criticism teaches your mind that nothing you ever accomplish truly matters enough. But recognizing effort teaches your mind progress, growth, and improvement genuinely deserve appreciation. That simple emotional habit slowly builds confidence, peace, strength, and personal self-respect. Nobody else fully sees your quiet effort, struggles, and daily personal emotional battles. Only you understand how difficult some ordinary moments actually feel deep inside sometimes. So if you never appreciate yourself, eventually you begin feeling emotionally invisible completely. But your effort matters deeply even during ordinary, imperfect, difficult, emotional, personal days. You do not need permission from others to feel proud about yourself anymore. Not from society, achievements, money, success, grades, relationships, or perfect future life situations. If you always wait for perfection, pride, happiness may never truly emotionally arrive. Your mind will continue changing standards, expectations, goals, and definitions of enough forever. Pride should not exist only after success or reaching perfect, impossible life standards. Feeling proud actually helps people continue learning, growing, healing, and moving forward courageously. Without self-appreciation, life slowly feels heavier, emptier, colder, and emotionally exhausting inside. Even beautiful progress begins feeling like pressure, responsibility, and endless tiring obligation daily. Sometimes people continue showing up while emotionally feeling completely disconnected from themselves inside. The answer is not always working harder, pushing more, or fixing everything endlessly. Sometimes the answer is simply appreciating yourself honestly, gently, and compassionately every day. You are trying, learning, surviving, growing, and continuing despite difficult, emotional, painful, uncertain moments. That alone already deserves recognition, respect, kindness, patience, and personal emotional appreciation today. Tonight before sleeping, pause quietly and remember one meaningful thing from your day. Maybe something tiny, invisible, simple, ordinary, but personally important, meaningful, and emotionally difficult. Then softly tell yourself, "I am proud of myself for this today." Those words may feel unfamiliar, uncomfortable, or emotional at first, honestly speaking, sometimes. But over time, they slowly change your relationship with yourself and personal growth. This journey is not about becoming perfect, successful, famous, or endlessly admired everywhere. It is about becoming kinder, calmer, stronger, and more understanding toward yourself daily. We are all learning, slowly growing gently and healing in our own ways. Thank you for spending your time with Lyns English Motivation Podcast today, friends. If this episode touched your heart, please subscribe and support our growing community. Keep learning, keep believing, keep growing, and never stop appreciating yourself every day.